Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you all the 1.17/1.18 news of the last couple of weeks. So if you like micro videos like this one, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more micro videos like it. But let's just get started. So a couple of weeks ago I made a video on everything we know about Minecraft 1.18 so far. Link to that will be in the top right hand side of your screen if you haven't watched it yet. So that gives a great overview of what we expect to see in 1.18 so far. So for now we don't know when the first Minecraft 1.18 snapshots will be releasing. There's no clear date just yet, but we do expect them to come pretty soon, as of course we already know that the second part of the Caves and Cliffs update, Minecraft 1.18, will be releasing at the end of the year during the holiday season, so somewhere in December most likely. And of course they'll need a whole lot of different snapshots to add all the different features we still need to get. Of course, while we're waiting for 1.18 and for the snapshots, you can already check out the new caves using the data packs. I will leave a link to the most recent data pack in the description down below, so you can go through the beautiful caves. And you can also go through the lush caves if you just select a single biome with the lush caves. That's all completely fine. So then as for 1.17, so just yesterday we got Minecraft 1.17.1. So the first sub update for 1.17. And hopefully only so you can get into the 1.18 snapshots. So what did 1.17.1 add, change and fix? Well, first of all there was one addition. That's a new language. And that's classical Chinese. And furthermore, they also removed 3 languages, so they removed East Algovian German, Manx and Silesian. Then in 1.17.1, cauldrons will fill up with powder snow twice as fast. Now this is still a very slow process, so harvesting powder snow will take a very long time. You'll need a whole lot of cauldrons in a snowy biome to get some powder snow. But at least it's twice as quick now as opposed to 1.17. So they changed the texture of the spyglass a tiny bit as well. So not the texture in the inventory, but the texture in the hand. So you can see at the top there is now some glass so you can look through it. And before there was just not this glass texture on top of the spyglass. Then there was a change to the axolotl as well. So you'll no longer be able to find blue axolotls in the wild. You will only be able to get them through breeding. So if you breed 2 axolotls together, there is a small chance you will get the blue axolotl. This is super rare. So you'll need to breed a whole lot of axolotls together to get this special blue axolotl. But you'll no longer be able to find it in the wild or spawn it with spawn eggs. Drowned now have an 11% chance of dropping a copper ingot. Before this was 5%. And you can increase this all the way to 17% with looting 3. This was already the case in Bedrock Edition, but they now also changed it in Java Edition. Now if you breed 2 goats together, there is a chance that the baby will be a screaming goat. As before, you could only find them by looking through the wild. You can still find these in the wild, the screaming goats, but you can now also get them through breeding. Then zombies, zombie villagers, husks and drowned will no longer pick up any glowing sacks. This means that less mobs will be unable to despawn in your game. Then some new characters have been added you can use in the game. These are just some different symbols and some currencies as well, including Bitcoin for some reason. So you can now put these in the game and they will actually show up. And so those are all the additions and changes in 1.17.1. There are of course also 41 bug fixes, which mostly has to do with the different characters you couldn't put in the chat before. And they also fixed the bug where the hanging roots were actually very large, which I covered on my channel a couple of times already. But now as you can see, it's a normal size again. And there was also a duplication exploit with anvils that was fixed in this update. So that's that for 1.17.1. Then also last week, Minecraft Earth shut down for good. So this was a Pokemon Go inspired game all about Minecraft and building and collecting resources, stuff like that in the real world. So that was shut down on the 30th of June 2021. So just about a week ago. And then we do have a couple of tweets. So first of all, there's Jasper and King B-Ducks discussing options for different textures. So they would like to add different moss textures you could add to different blocks, like a sort of glow icon, but then with moss. Of course, this is not anything confirmed, but we might see something like this in the future, who knows. They think it would look nice, but it would probably be very difficult to implement. So let's see if they can add this or not. And then there is another tweet, which I think is very interesting. So it is Ian Illusionist asking a couple of questions. So he asks if the Deep Dark, so the Deep Dark biome that will be coming in 1.18, if this is a placeholder name. King Bedox replies that the Deep Dark is the name for the biome for now, but it could still change. Then he also asks if any other mobs will be able to spawn in the Deep Dark apart from the Warden, and we do see that no, the Warden will be the only mob to spawn in the Deep Dark biome. So pretty much it will work like a mushroom fields biome where no mobs will be able to spawn, but only the Warden mob will be able to spawn. So pretty interesting to see how that will turn out. And then the final question sadly wasn't answered, and that is what is Skulk, and King Bedox just says that's a mystery for your players to reveal in-game, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. And then he also confirms later on that the different cave biomes we'll be seeing in 1.18 will be 3D, so different cave biomes will be able to generate at different Y levels as well, which is what we already heard before, but it's just nice to get that confirmed as well. And so there we go, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for today on different news for 1.17 and 1.18. If there is enough information, I will make another video next week, so if you don't want to miss that, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos like this one. I want to thank my tier member, the Smikkelaar. Thank you so much for becoming a tier 3 member. If you also want to become a member, click the blue join button below the video to check out the different tiers. But there we go, I hope you all enjoyed this video and hope to see you all in the next one. So until then, bye bye!